Welcome to In Bed with Luxury. My name is Charles Paddington. This time our travel adventures lead us to one of the most beautiful cities in the world, as far as geography is concerned, to Capetown in South Africa. And here we are standing at the entrance gate of its most famous hotel, the Mount Nelson, because of its distinctive color, also known as the Pink Lady or simply as Nelly. Nowadays, a fast flight from London to Cape Town takes 15.5 hours. 100 years ago, a journey by ship would take between 21 and 35 days, depending on how many ports were stopped at on the way. Two ship lines were competing on this route, the Union Line and the Castle Shipping Line, and they tried to outdo each other by sailing as fast as possible and employing more luxurious steamers. Donald Curry, who had worked for 18 years for the Cunard Line, had founded his own line at the age of 37 and called it Castle Line. Curry became a rich shipping magnate and was awarded the title Sir, and he saw that there was a real shortage of good hotels in Cape Town. His plan was to build a hotel in Cape Town, as stylish and elegant as London's most fashionable hotels, to cater exclusively for the Castle Line's well-heeled first-class passengers. In 1890, he bought the Nelson estate in a huge park called Gardens to realize his hotel project. Curry's Mount Nelson Hotel finally opened 9 years later in March 1899. It was the first hotel in South Africa that offered cold and warm running water, and its splendor and luxury attracted the rich and famous. In 1918, the then Italian manager of the hotel celebrated the end of the First World War by painting the hotel pink. Pink hotels became popular throughout Europe for the next few decades, and so the pink walls remained. In 1925, the Prince of Wales, who later became King Edward VIII, visited the hotel. The grand Prince of Wales Gate was built the year before, and 57 palm trees lining the driveway to the entrance were planted in honor of his visit. Since then, the hotel has grown considerably. In the 70s, the Oasis Wing was added. In the 90s, a row of 8 perfectly restored historic cottages on the hotel grounds were converted into the elegantly appointed garden cottage suites. In the 90s, the hotel acquired 3 historic buildings adjacent to Palm Avenue, along with Helmsley Hotel. All 4 buildings were fully restored and converted into beautiful guest accommodation. Ownership changed too. In 1988, Mount Nelson Hotel was acquired by Orient Express Hotels, which is now called Belmond and belongs to the luxury group Louis Vuitton. So, how does it feel to be a guest in the Mount Nelson Hotel? First of all, you arrive in the green paradise and a safe haven in a beautiful but quite dangerous city. In 2020, Cape Town ranked the 8th most violent and dangerous city in the world. Second, you feel very special, like a VIP, and it's a bit of a time travel too. You could be in an Agatha Christie movie here, though the place is kept at modern 5-star luxury standards. I like the 2 pools in different places. The enthusiasm of chef Rudy Liebenberg, whom I had a chance to interview, and try a South African springbok. I call it a Ferrari deer because this antelope reaches a speed of 62 kilometers per hour after 2 seconds only. Imagine that. But it was also a special feeling to stay at a hotel that has seen legions of famous guests. Winston Churchill, for instance, was here as a young journalist and wrote his reports for the Morning Post in London about the Second Boer War in South Africa, which had began just half a year after the opening of the hotel. Churchill worked in the seclusion of his luxury suite after his spectacular escape from Pretoria's prisoner of war camp. Or think of John Lennon, who stayed at Mount Nelson Hotel a few months before his death. He used the fictitious name Mr. Greenwood. Mr. Greenwood is said to have been exceptionally tidy, making his own bed every day, and he often meditated on Table Mountain.